Hey, on time, on time. The girls thought I was gonna be on time. Come in, come in, come in, come in. You thought that your boy wasn't gonna be on time. I'm here. Okay? I am here, here, here. I am here, here, here. Yes, come in, come in, come in, come in. Before we proceed with this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? All right. So, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I want you to put it out. Put some respect on it.
I'm on my mother's side.
When you say my name, put some respect on it. I ain't playing with y'all. Put some respect on it. And I ain't gonna say it. And I ain't gonna say it no more. Listen, now I could have pulled up. Put some respect on it. But that ain't.
What did what did the music say on my intro? Put some respect on my motherfucking name. I'm not late. Y'all motherfucking thought that I was gonna be late, but I'm not. Hey Jose, yeah, I'm here. Hey Tracy, Lisa, what's up, boo? Megan, hey Megan. Hey BK. Period. Y'all really thought a bitch was gonna be late. Now I have to flip my hair at you hoes. Anyway. So make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like the video. Okay, we have a lot to discuss. Okay, y'all already know about this title. I already told you listen. I already told y'all. Is this a you never on camera? First of all, it's not a podcast. A lot of people be on this StreamYard and not cammed up. Okay, Jose? So don't expect for me to be cammed up. Maybe once in a blue moon, I'll cam up. But right now, I'm not in the best shape. I just woke up. I washed my face. I'm not even clothed, girl. I got on a white beater. Okay? I got on a white beater. I look crusty. Okay? The hell? I am not on camera. And I'm not going to be on camera. Okay? But I am here. And we're going to talk about this girl that came out of nowhere. Yes, Megan, I set my shit. I set my alarm. We're going to be talking about this girl that I had no idea existed. This girl named, the girl goes by the name of Avonte Wright. Okay? Okay, Avonte Wright. I want everybody to come in. I want a couple more people up in here. We're going to wait. Hopefully, everybody like this video. Make sure everybody like this video, okay? Yeah, I never heard of this woman until now. You know, shout out to the Boys to Men members. Shout out to them. Okay. Period. Yeah, all y'all need is to hear my voice. No shade. So, you know what? Let's get into it. Let's get into some shit. Let's just start it. Even though we have like 3 viewers, but I know y'all commenting, it'll probably be more or whatever. But you know, I want these numbers to run it up, run these viewers up, run these eyes up. But let's keep it going. You know what? Let's proceed. So you guys, I don't know if any. What's up, Chris? Hey, Chris. So I don't know if y'all. So put it in the chat. Have y'all watched? Tasha K's interview with Avonte Wright? Have anybody watched it? Just put your hands up. I just want to see hands in the comments. Have y'all watched it? Have anybody watched it? Put hands in the chat. Lisa, not yet. Okay. Nah, I stopped watching her. Listen, I'm not subscribed to the girl, but you know, I do see the girl's video recommended on my, you know, feed or whatever. So yeah, me neither. But you know, for the sake of content, and I really, you know, it was recommended to me. I was like, I'm going to look at this because normally I wouldn't do videos on this because this is something I really don't give a fuck about. But I was like, you know what? This could be content. And you know, this girl, even though this girl is not like my cup of tea, she do brings views. Just like Jose said, she does bring she do bring views. Do bring views. Get it together, bitch. Anyway. But it was recommended to me. I watched it. I was like, should I watch it? I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. And then, girl, I watched it. And I was like, oh, okay. And I took some notes, you guys. I took some notes. And this girl is such a key. This girl by the name of Avonte Wright is a fucking key. She's a key. So let me give y'all a little backstory of this bitch, since y'all don't know her. So this is from her so-called Wikipedia page on a website. So Avonte Wright is predominantly known for being the mistress of Sean Stockman. That's what we hear today. Avonte Wright is a swimsuit model and a reality TV star. She is known for her appearances on VH1 hit series Tough Love Miami and Mansers on Spike TV. Okay, got that. That's what the video is. Okay, great. She worked in the TV industry, started her popularity in the modeling days, yada yada yada. She is currently running her business of selling fashionable aromatherapy and scented jewelry through her company. We're not gonna say her company. She just got a thing because, girl, you're not paying me to promote your shit, bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna promote Aaron Wild's Out TV. Period. So, yeah, she serves as the CEO of her company. She runs her company. Yes, and she is a actor turned business owner. She is a active member of the Screen Actors Guild. Yes, guys, she's a member of the SAG. Okay, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. Yeah, so she does have credentials. She's not this, clout chaser. She's not like one of those bimbo girls that don't got shit to her name. She don't got a name. She's not that. She does have, a resume. So let's give a snaps out to her. So yeah. But that's all I have of this bitch. And she's real cute. She's cute. She's cute. Yeah, she's definitely active. She's an active member of the guild. Currently, she's very active. She's good. Oh, y'all dragging this bitch. Okay. I don't care though. But listen, y'all, I watched the whole interview and we're gonna talk about it. And I got some notes right here, bitch. I wrote some notes down. Listen, and I got some points that needs to be talked about. So, I watched the interview and I took some bullet point notes. So, this girl, this Avonte Wright been in a spiritual relationship with Sean Stockman. He's the member of Boyz II Men. They've been in a spiritual relationship before Shawn got married to his current wife right now. And she was a spiritual wife. She met him through one of the members that is no longer there. And that is Michael, who was the baritone. I think he was the baritone in the group. So she met Shawn through Michael, being through the industry and everything. And mind you guys, she was engaged prior to meeting him. And while meeting him. And they formed this type of friendship, quote unquote. And she says during the interview that they used to be on the phone 4 to 5 hours, day to day, overnight and shit. And I was like, bro, I wouldn't want to be on the phone with my friend all hours of the night and 4 or 5, days a week. All hugged up with some tramp. Now tell me who she was. So it really gave like, okay. So while you were engaged, you had this friend that you be on the phone with every periodically time. 2, 3, 4 hours on the phone. And when she realized that it was becoming more than a friendship, she ended her engagement with this so-called I think he's a big time person in the industry. See, this is the thing about these interviews. They don't say who these people is. And I hate the fact that, she's not telling who her fiance is. Girl, I was trying to dig the dirt, girl. When I tell you, I was putting in Avonte fiance. I was putting it in, but I couldn't find it. I should have went to her Instagram, but girl, I didn't care that much to even find this girl. No shade. It definitely sounds like a oh, all right. But yeah. So I wrote down some notes. First of all, this spiritual shit that she talks about, some of the group, I think it was Wanye and I think it's Wanye, the members of Boyz II Men, they're in this like religion, this religion called Israelite faith. It's some type of practice. And it's said that the way she explained it in the interview, that the man is the king. So the man can procreate with different women, but the women cannot. So basically, the men can have their cake and eat it too, but not the women. That's a red flag for me. Yeah. So, girl, it's a lot. Well, girl, I don't really care why they could do that. Whatever. Hey, Don Devo. But yeah, it's not really that. So this thing in Israelite faith, they get to procreate with all the women they want. They can have up to like 4 wives and girlfriends, and the girlfriends and the wife cannot. And then if they have a dispute, they have to seek counseling. It's giving real ghetto, Megan. Giving real ghetto. So, okay, and I was like, already that was a red flag right there. That the dude is the king, because that's how she puts it. The man is the king. He gets to go out, have his cake, but the woman cannot. Okay, cool. All right. She was engaged before she got into the situation with Shawn. Okay, cool. Come to find out, she also said in the interview that Shawn called her before or during the wedding and asked her if she would be cool with this, if she was cool with this, marrying his wife, but also being in a situation with them. You know, being his spiritual boo, being his spiritual bae or whatever. So, and she, you know, she was like, yeah, I'm okay with it. Marry your wife. Cool. Now, first of all, let me just tell y'all this. Let me give y'all a little thing about these types of relationships and where she fucked up and where she fucked up. It was definitely given polygamy. It was definitely given polygamy, but the only thing that really messed up the situation to me, and this is where she fucks up going into the interview, and she's telling her thing. Let me tell y'all this. The wife did not know about this woman until her and Shawn broke up. This was literally a decade into the relationship. They were already sleeping together a year in. Oh, and they said this. They didn't have sex within a year. And the only thing she did was heavy kissing. What they said, because I said this. Like, there was no penetration. And I think she's lying on this. I think she's big capping on that. There was no penetration. There was no oral. She said it was heavy kissing and touching. Girl, that's big cat. First of all, that man is a man, a black man at that. You think he's going to only do heavy kissing and touching on you and not get his dick sucked? Are you serious? And not get his meat sucked? Are you serious? She was big capping on that one. One of the takeaways that the wife, Shawn's wife, now wife, did not know about this chick until a decade later. Okay? 9 years after they called it quits. Okay? After they called it quits, that was 9 years prior, and their relationship, like, you know, it was finito. Miss Girl decided to let his wife know and put a box in front of their door. In front of their door, where the wife read the note, she got the box, she read the note, and the fact is, the girl was pregnant when, the wife was pregnant when she read everything, and there was a note involved. What I wrote? Where's the motherfucking shit at? There was a note inside this box. There was a video and a dick pic, y'all. It was crazy. I felt like she was big capping. But it's so much more than that. So, let's go back a little bit. They didn't have sex within a year. Within a year and change. They didn't have sex when they got into that union. When they decided to be together, they didn't have sex within a year. I feel like that was big capping, in my opinion. No fellatio. Also, another big takeaway from this interview is that there was another woman within that union. There was another woman. Shawn had another woman within their union. Hey, Perp. Hey, Boo. So, what I loved about this interview and what I respect about her, she didn't badmouth her. There was a couple of situations in this interview where she stated that she didn't want to be like her. And I felt that was kind of a disrespect to her. But the way she explained it, I kind of understand. So I did give her a little leeway on that one. So, yeah. So, okay, she didn't badmouth the wife, which I love. At no point in the interview, she badmouthed the wife. She actually said that she was pretty, that she wasn't insecure. The only thing was the wife did not know about her in the other life that Shawn had. It was stated that Shawn could not be honest with the wife because if he was honest with her, she wouldn't go for some of the shit that he was doing, like having multiple wives. She was like this no nonsense woman. Now I don't know his current wife. I think his wife is his wife's name. Let's go to his wife's name. What's his wife? Give me 1 second, you guys. What's his wife? His wife is really pretty. His wife is pretty, or whatever. I can just tell you that Shawn looked like he got a big dick. I'm not even gonna cap. He looked like he do got meat on him. What's his wife's name? What is his wife's name? They don't got a picture of his. They don't even got nothing on his wife. Girl, I'm over it. But anyway, I don't know. That could be something. No way she didn't see the signs of him wanting multiple wives. But come to find out, she didn't. She didn't know. And it kind of baffles me that you didn't have an inkling. You didn't, her antennas didn't go up And come to find out, because he was always on the road, probably that was the case. I don't know. It was just weird. It's just weird. Yeah. So what I told y'all, like after everything dissolved, after 9 years, and she left. After 9 years, I think they broke up because he was dishonest with her, and the reason for them not being together was dishonesty. But I was looking like, okay, he was dishonest with you. He was real dishonest with you. He was real dishonest with you. Girl, I had to really, really like look at her like, girl, if he could be dishonest with his wife, what makes you think he's not going to be dishonest with you? He'll probably be honest with you and tell you things that he wouldn't tell his wife. But girl, he's a man at the end of the day. So the reason why she says in the interview, the reason why their union fell apart is because one of her friends, who is the daughter of a legend, and she's quoted legend a couple of times on I think they went to their to one of his concerts. One of the daughter of the legend went to his concert and backstage gave him fellatio. And while being friends with the girl, she asked her. That girl was honest with her. She went over to him to see if he was going to be honest, and come to find out, yeah, he did it. Most definitely. He copped to it. So, okay. Okay. So she feels like because he wasn't honest with her in that moment, or he couldn't compel himself to be honest with her and tell her that he received fellatio from a daughter of a legend, then basically you broke up our union because you couldn't be honest with her. So, okay. Another tidbit that I took away from this interview, she was pregnant twice. She miscarried, and then she terminated one of them. She was pregnant twice. One of them was terminated, and the other one was miscarried. I felt bad for her, but not too much. Like I told you, she wasn't allowed to sleep with other people. She traveled the world with him on tour while the wife stayed at home. She didn't want to be her. She said several times in the interview that she didn't want to be her. And she made a note in this interview that she never thought he would do that to her. Girl, that was late boots. That was late boots. Let me show y'all. I want y'all to hear some footage. I want y'all to hear something. Give me 1 second, you guys, because I want you. Yes, Megan, she traveled She traveled with the group while his wife stayed at home. Yes. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. I want y'all to hear this and see how she talked about how just listen to what she says about the wife. Listen.
Mind frame is very different now, and that's the reason why we're here. But what did you mean, be her the wife?
Well, the wife is, she didn't even know her husband. I felt like I knew her husband more than she knew her husband because he couldn't be honest with her.
Girl.
Me.
Girl, that's Big Cat. And it's so crazy that you think you know her husband more than her. Yeah, you probably, he probably couldn't be honest with her and he was honest with you. But he couldn't be all that honest when he didn't even tell you about his wife's pregnancy after y'all dissolved. Yeah. He wasn't honest. He wasn't honest to the fact that he got fellatio from a daughter's legend. He didn't tell you that. He wasn't honest with you with that. So there was multiple occasions that he wasn't honest with you, man. And then on the fact that this man was not honest with you because he was still messing with other women and didn't tell you. Because there was a point in the interview where she would say that he had other women. They would have to talk about it. They would have to talk about him sleeping with other women. Be honest with her. So whenever he wanted to sleep with other women, he would have to have a counsel with her and talk about like what he was doing and whatever. See if it was a good look, yeah, and nay, because he was gonna do what he wanted. But he had to have a conversation with her. He didn't have a conversation with his wife. He had a conversation with her spiritually. But there were times where she did not know of other women that she wasn't privy to, that he slept with. So that's another thing. Okay? Let me see if the next one. Let me see.
I was like, listen, I ain't trying to be that. I don't want no man that can't be honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I start finding out this little information of him doing this and him doing that, I'm like, yo, what is going on? This is not what we agreed to. Mm-hmm. And so
it's not what y'all agreed to. First of all, the worst step that she could have made was not having a conversation with the wife. That was the biggest mistake. First of all, if you ever get into a situation like that, you need to be honest all around. First of all, girl, y'all were doomed from the very beginning because the wife did not know about you. The wife had no clue about you. I don't give a... First of all, the fact of the matter is, he said that if he was honest with the wife, that she would not, she would take away his kids and take away his kids, divorce, take all his money or whatever. That's what Shawn said to her. But already that is creating dishonesty. That's no trust within a relationship. That's his wife. On paper. Not through spirituality. On paper. A spiritual wife cannot sign any medical papers if that man gets a stroke or becomes in a coma. A spiritual wife cannot make any medical decisions. The wife on paper has to. That's where she fucked up. That's where she fucked. Hey, Miss Ebby Boo. It was the hypocrisy for me, Miss Ebby. No shade. I'm with you. It was the hypocrisy for me. Like, how you mad at Ariana for not having sympathy for the wife? Wait, when you didn't have. Wait, it was the hypocrisy. Like, how you mad at Ariana for not having sympathy for the wife when you didn't have sympathy for the wife until Mad Day? Yeah, she didn't like one of the girls interview on Tasha K. She was so upset because she think that her situation was different from hers. Girl, shut your fucking face. Shut up. I agree, Miss Abby. I agree. But it's so crazy is that she really messed up. She messed up. She messed up because she came into the situation dishonest. If you're going to be in a throuple, if you're going to be in this spirituality or whatever the situation is, all parties need to be aware of each other. Because that it limits the problem. I feel like if the wife would have been in on it, it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be this. They were dishonest from the very beginning. So I don't have no empathy for Miss Avonte. I don't have no empathy for her. So let's keep playing because I got some more videos. Okay? Let me go through it first.
I'm not trying to be her because I don't want to do that's lying.
She said that she don't want to do that's lying. She stated many times that she don't want to be the wife. She don't want to be the wife because she don't want a man that's dishonest. First of all, you really big capping. You really emphasizing the fact that she didn't know her husband. You know her husband better than her. But the fact of the matter is, he was dishonest. You were okay with him being dishonest with his wife as long as he was honest with you. That's sad. You would rather him be dishonest with his wife instead of being dishonest with you. Long as he was honest with you. My bad. Long as he was honest with you. Girl, that relationship was doomed from the get-go. Anyway, I'm gonna play some more, guys. Give me 1 second.
Were you allowed to see other people?
No.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? That's just insecurity on a whole nother level. He can do it, but you can't do it. And why was that?
That was sickening when I heard that.
Yes.
Okay.
So the man can have more than one wife. The wife can have her man that has more than one wife.
Okay. I don't agree with that, but okay.
Yes, I was very.
I told him because my husband, he comes from the Muslim faith. I said, listen, if you can have multiple, I can have multiple.
Yeah.
He was like,
wait. First of all, Tasha, girl, you lucky that you even found somebody to procreate with you, babe. The fact that somebody even procreate with you, Tasha, I don't think any other man would procreate with you, knowing the fact that you look like that. No shade. The fact that you look like Boosie, the fact that you look like little Boosie is terrifying enough. So yeah. Just saying. Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's play some more.
what we doing? Like, no, but
And I didn't need it.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of girl. Like, I'm very sapio, so I'm very connected to, like, energy or whatever. And I don't.
Girl, I feel like she was big capping, like, oh, I'm not the type of girl to do that. But you're a type of girl to get into a situation where the wife don't know about you. Girl. Yeah, Megan, where is the rule book? Where do the followers meet? Do they meet every night or once a month? What's the name of this call? Girl, the situation is named Israel Life. I think it's Israel. What did I put here? That's the so-called religion. They said that it's Israel Life Faith. Yeah, it's like this practice. It's a practice that they practice. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Israel Life Faith. That's a practice, girl. Girl, because I couldn't.
You guys are good. He's between you and the wife. Mm-hmm. Of course, the wife didn't know about you. So what kind of things would he say to his wife to come see you?
Well, he was on tour at this time.
Oh,
so I was
you were touring with him.
Yes, I was always there. I was in Japan. I was in.
First of all, this really cracked me up. This girl is so freaking giddy by traveling all these countries and continents with this man whose wife was at home. When I tell you, if I could show y'all the picture of this woman being so giddy and being so like, she was literally like salivating in her chair in this interview. She was just a smiling hard child. I wanted to punch the shit out of her. But you know what, girl? Go do your thing. It's good to feel deceived when you going on trips. Anyway.
With him.
And his wife was at home with the babies?
And his wife was at home.
How boring.
That's why I didn't want to be her.
That's why you didn't want to be her, huh? Girl, you were her. It's the fact that she was her. You was the wife. You end up becoming her. Because he was dishonest with you, that he didn't tell you that his wife was pregnant. He didn't tell you the multiple women that he was fucking every time that y'all weren't together. He didn't tell you about that friend of yours that was the daughter of a legend that he received head from. He received oral from at his concert backstage. You did end up becoming the wife. You did. He was dishonest with her. He was going to be dishonest with you, ma'am. So, in all actuality, you most definitely ended up being like the wife in retrospect. In retrospect, you did end up being the wife, Miss Thing. So let's go on, you guys. We got more than this. Let's see.
This is a lot.
I mean, I knew a lot of the schedule also because I got to choose when I was available to go.
Girl, let me run that back, you guys. Let me run that back. She says that she knew the schedule because let me just show you. Here it is.
I mean, I knew a lot of the schedule also because I got to choose when I was available to go.
Okay.
So
basically on her availability, she picked the schedule. Okay. She knew the schedule. She picked the schedule on her availability. Girl, it's a lot. All right. Do your big one.
And you didn't mind.
No, I didn't mind.
You just got quiet while he handled his business.
And listen to her while they were on tour. He used to talk to his wife. Listen to this. Listen to her.
A lot of the schedule also because I got to choose when, you know.
To the wife while he was with you?
Yeah, he talked to her.
And you didn't mind?
No, I didn't mind.
You just got quiet while he handled his business?
I started doing something else. I sometimes he'll get an extra room, you know, just to
why did he needed an extra room?
Certain things, you know.
So you wouldn't hear certain things.
And then come back to the room when they're finished.
Girl, you were a side fucking piece. First of all, if y'all was honest from the very beginning, y'all wouldn't have to have separate rooms. Y'all wouldn't have to have separate rooms. Like, he would have to go into the next to the extra room to talk to his wife. Really? Yes, Prophet, I was on time, bitch. Catch up.
A lot of the schedule.
Miss Girl, Miss Avonte. Miss Avonte. The fact that he had to have an extra room just to talk to his wife. You didn't find that alarming? That he couldn't be in a room with you while you talk to her? While he talked to her? Now, in my mind, if you was honest from the very beginning, it wouldn't need for an extra room because of the fact that the wife knows that you're there. The wife is comfortable with you being there. But no, he had to get an extra room so he could protect your feelings and you wouldn't be previewed to the conversations with his wife. Sounds like deception. It sounds like he was keeping you at arm's distance from his wife. Girl, it was just something about her logic, and it's the fact that she was just so clueless and so dense. I was like, does she really have a brain? Do she really have a brain?
I got to choose when.
Okay.
After here. Start doing something else.
She started doing something else.
Get an extra room, you know, just to make sure I'm comfortable, so I didn't have to hear certain things, you know. And he'll just go to the room when she calls, and then come back to the room when they're finished.
Come back to the room when you're finished. When they're finished.
And then sometimes I'll just, you know, go downstairs because I did respect that situation. So,
girl. She said that she did respect that situation. Girl, before we go there, it's the fact that you had to actually leave the room. Girl. Give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Guys, it's not a hole. I'm getting some food. My sister is bringing me food. Oh my God. Come on. Yes. So give me some sliders and some macaroni and cheese. All right, yeah. All right, bye. Anyway, sorry you guys, my sister is getting me food. So where we was. So are we on the fact that this girl says that she respects. She did respect their relationship, but it's the fact that what did Prophet say? Like, let's go back up. First of all, let's go back up because Prophet said it best: deception, disgrace, side piece as obvious and plain in your face. Girl, the fact that he had to get an extra room just to talk to his wife so you wouldn't hear their conversation is a fucking red flag. You were the side piece. You were definitely the side piece. If you was this spiritual wife that you so claim, why the fuck did he have to get an extra room? You were the side piece, babe. You were the side piece. And hey, Ran, what's the difference between her and Arian, or whatever, Curry? I was confused. Yeah, I was confused too. You were the side piece, ma'am. Oh, girl. Yes. How much is for? 3 for $12? Is they thick? They big? Oh, okay. Oh, they have more food. Just give me two. I don't want that much. All right, cool. All right. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. But girl, girl, it's really ridiculous. What y'all say? You ever see the Closet movie with Leon and Paula J. Parker? That's what she reminded me of. Like, she was pissed off because the wife was happy living in her lie and she was miserable with the truth. Most definitely. Like, what the fuck? She was literally like living in her whole delusion. Like, she was respecting their relationship. Like, she actually believes in her mind that she was respecting their relationship. You didn't respect the relationship because if you respected their relationship, the wife would have knew. It was disrespect from the very beginning because that wife did not know about you. How the fuck did you respect her? Most definitely, Tracy. She got spiritual wife confused with mistress. You were a mistress. It was dishonesty from the very beginning, ma'am. But let's go on, you guys. Let's go on. Let's go. It's giving Jocelyn and Amina Butterfly type tees. Mm-hmm. But let's go on.
Certain thing she calls.
She respected her. She respected the relationship, girl.
Go downstairs because I did respect that situation. So I wasn't like, why are you talking to her all the time? Like,
I know the men watching this are like, where can we get that right now?
I definitely respected the relationship because I was really
she's so delusional.
Okay. So I respected the relationship and I was
she's so delusional I can't.
Like, there are she might not go to the front door.
So guys, the next video I'm about to play for you is when she This was after they it was 9 years. It was 9 years after they broken up already. And this girl felt guilty. She had guilty all over her. Her conscience wouldn't allow her to just leave it alone. She felt it necessary for the wife to know what was going on behind her back. So I want y'all to listen closely.
Front door, if you understand what I mean. So so
you said she was pregnant at the time.
I didn't know this was where my depression even got more serious.
Okay. Oh, you was depressed
at the time, but he never ever told me that she was having another. Well, I think it was the girl at this time. She was having a girl.
Now, before we get into the contents of the box, over the course of the night,
girl, she left a box for his wife to find. Okay? So in this box, I told y'all, she said there was a video, a letter telling her everything that happened over the course of a decade behind her back that the wife had no knowledge of. There was also a dick pic in that box. First of all, bitch, the fact that you put a picture of her husband's dick in that box, you need your ass whooped. And you so-called think that you was respecting? Okay. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we kept it going. She left the box, y'all. She left the box for the wife to find.
Were you ever pregnant?
Yes.
Multiple times? Twice?
Okay, so she was pregnant twice. She said she was pregnant multiple times.
At the time, I knew that wasn't good. You know, I'm like, this ain't good. So I was doing it for him.
She said the reason why she didn't. She said she was pregnant, but she was pregnant multiple times, and she felt like she didn't want to bring a kid in the situation because she didn't want to bring a kid in that situation with him. So, okay, let's hear it again.
I knew that the time, I knew that wasn't good. You know, I'm like, this ain't good. Yeah. So I was doing it for him, but he didn't ask me.
Was it
air?
Okay. So this girl in her mind said to herself, like she literally sat in the dark or whatever, like state that she was in while pregnant. She was deciding for herself that she was going to terminate the pregnancy, terminate her child, because she was thinking about Shawn. She didn't do it for herself. She did it for Shawn. Eventually, he found out, Christina. Eventually, he found out. But also, she said that he had no reaction. He had no reaction to when she finally told him that she was pregnant. He had no reaction. It's basically that he didn't give a damn. He really didn't give a damn. Because it was dishonesty from the very beginning. It was deception from the very beginning. Of course, you made it up in your mind that you're doing it for Shawn. No, you're guilty because you know that the situation that you were in was not healthy for a baby. Okay? You knew for a fact that you were wrong. You knew from the very beginning that this is not the type of situation that you wanted to bring up a child in. So miss me with that bullshit that you were doing it for Shawn. No, your conscience wouldn't allow you, your heart, you as a woman, you in your mind, knowing that it was deception from the very beginning. That's why you didn't bring a child in that situation. Stop it. Stop it, chick. Stop it. They like straight out of Love and Hip Hop storyline, most definitely. His wife had to know that he was having affairs, but the line would have been outside babies. Wife probably would get him for everything if he had a child from a mistress. He knew and he stopped it. Most definitely. But this spiritual wife that she's so called in, and she really feels like she wasn't a mistress. She really has it in her mind, guys, that she was not a mistress. He knew it would be a problem for him, most definitely. It reminded me of Stevie and Jocelyn and Jocelyn, when Stevie made Jocelyn terminate that baby. Yup. Oh wow, they got a baby now. So in retrospect, he could have kept the first one and used the faith when he did it too. Megan, you think he told her to? Probably. Maybe she just wanted to save him face for looking like an evil bastard. But, girl. I'm going to go through each and one of y'all comments and we're going to talk about it. All right. Megan, she probably not a mistress, but I know what she is, a fool. A goddamn fool at that. Okay? When you practice any religion, shouldn't your partner be aware and at least understand and agree to the tenets of that religion, or that it's my religion stuff is a cop-out? Most definitely, PK. The fact that the wife did not know anything, and they're making it seem like the wife did not know shit. Okay? She didn't know a daggone thing. But let's move on.
Go to the front door, if you understand what I mean. I didn't know this was where my depression even.
So
I didn't know this was where my depression even got more serious.
Okay.
Because
she got depressed, y'all.
But he never, ever told me that she was having another. Well, I think it was the girl at this time. She was having a girl.
Now, before we get into the contents of the box, over the course of the 9 years you guys were together, were you ever pregnant?
Okay, so we already heard that. So let me see.
So
okay, yeah, we got all that. So let's go on to the next. So guys, this next video is where the letter that was in the box for the wife to find, the letter was actually read. I want y'all to listen closely to that letter, of them reading out that letter. Listen closely.
I'm sending you this letter because I do believe that my progress starts with you and my relationship with Shawn.
Girl, progress.
Now, I'm not sure what date this letter was written on. Let me see if the date is not here. Okay, but this was at the 9-year mark. And you said, I am asking you for forgiveness for any stress or pain that I may have caused.
Girl, why do you need forgiveness? Why do you need forgiveness? Girl, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Why?
Caused you, because my intentions are not that. I am very sorry that I have to tell you what your husband has been about for the last 8 years.
Girl, you could have kept that to your goddamn self, but that's just me. Let's play. Let's go on.
So that you are clear, why I choose to do this is because I can't lie anymore. I was told that I can't get...
Girl, you was lying for damn near 10 years, girl. Girl, let me keep playing it, girl. Let me keep playing it.
It's off my chest or off
you
my
can't
spirit.
Keep lying no more.
And
oh my God.
Unless I tell the truth. Okay? I hope one day you will forgive me as I try to forgive myself. I've known your husband for over 10 years. Shawn.
Girl, you could go to hell.
And I've been in a relationship with him for almost 8. Most of the folks that are around him consider me to be his other wife. That's also due to the religious beliefs that he believes. That's where and how our relationship started. I will continue to follow what I know to be right and pray that I can be forgiven. Shawn taught me and made me believe that what we were doing was the right thing. And if he left you, or if you found out, you would leave him broke and take away his kids. So I was scared to say anything because I loved him and I believed in him. He came into my life when I was ready to be...
Girl, what love got to do with it, girl? What love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? What's love with a simple and emotion? What's love got to do with it? What can a broken? What's love got to do with it? Girl, shut your ass up. Let's keep going.
And he always made me think that he was the only one that could do that. I recently came to an understanding about the truth and who Shawn is as I began to rebuild my life correctly. Being involved with a married man is new to me. This is not for anyone but forgiveness from you and for me to be able to get on with my life in a correct manner. That was deep. Mm-hmm. And just so you know that there are many different women. I can't continue to ignore what's going on. I feel like a hypocrite if I don't come to you.
Girl, you've been ignoring this shit for years. You can't keep ignoring it. Girl, I'm about to punch her. I swear to God, I'm about to throw this fucking phone. I'm about to throw this fucking phone. I can't stand her.
The woman. Again, I am extremely sorry to be the one to tell you this. Your husband and I got together before you were even married. Shawn and I have been through so much pain together with my recent miscarriage and arguments regarding other women. I sent you a package so you can read through our relationship.
A package so she can read through her relationship. Girl, why the fuck you just didn't pack up and move to a next state or something? What propelled you in your mind? Because the guilt was eating at you like some maggots, girl? Because you knew for 10 years you were being deceived and lied to? That you couldn't take it no more? So you felt like the wife, huh? When he made you feel like the wife, that's when you decided to lay it all out to the wife and tell the wife of all the travels, all the late nights, all the love making that y'all were doing. Y'all even conjured up several pregnancies within that relationship. Avonte, I smell bullshit. That's what I smell. And the fact that you was big capping in this interview, you didn't take no accountability. You were the fool, baby. Prophet, let me read your. It said how some men and women can let someone have so much power over them to the point where they have no dignity or self-respect for themselves. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? I hope the wife said, and I'm supposed to care why? That's what I said. Why the fuck? Like, girl, you could have paid it. You could have been on your way. Like, you could have left that shit alone. I would have paid it. I wouldn't even told the wife shit. For what? It already happened. Me and this man broke up. It was 9 years after, you guys. Because the guilt was eating away at her like maggots. You know, the dishonesty was leeching on her, sucking the blood out of her. You didn't really have, like, honestly, I feel like you didn't do it out of the kindness of your heart for the wife. You didn't do it for the wife. You did it for yourself. And you know what? I feel like that whole spill that you said was very disgenuine. I feel like you wanted to blow up his spot. The whole thing was very disgenuine. You didn't care about that woman. You didn't respect their relationship, because if you respected it, you would have definitely told her a long fucking time ago. Or at least have a conversation with her. You was deception. You was lied. You was lying for 10 plus years. And yes, y'all, it is the man's, she said, you know, according to this religion, it's the man's choice to tell his wife. Give me 1 second, you guys. We should come home a bit. Sorry guys, I had some stuff to get outside, got some packages. But where was I? So I feel like you wanted to blow up her spot. It wasn't coming from the genuineness in your heart. You didn't want to tell her. It wasn't the dishonest that's eating away at you. I felt like you wanted to get back at him because you started playing back all the lies that he told you. You started playing back all the deception, all the lies, and all the times that he could have been honest with his wife. You wanted to blow that situation up. You thought by giving her that package, she would leave him like she said in the letter, broke and take away his kids. You wanted that man to suffer because he made you suffer for years. But let me tell you this, Miss Avonte. And I know everybody is like, well, it was his choice. It's his position to tell his wife what's going on in the confines of their marriage and outside of the marriage. It was his position to tell her. It's supposed to be his position to it was supposed to be his right to let his wife know. But let me tell y'all, and I think it's also due to religion too, the religious practice that they were under. You know, the Israelite faith. That is for the man to tell his wife. You know, it's not up to the woman to tell his wife nothing. It's up to the so-called king to tell his wife of what's going on. So if he chooses not to tell her, then it's whatever. I just feel like it's bullshit. I feel like it's bullshit. Let me tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm probably spilling my tea a little bit. But I did a video on this thing. I did a video on this particular topic. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all a little. I'm gonna give y'all some tea about me. But I did a video on this. So I was can I say? I'll just say this. You could say that I'm currently. Well, I'm not. I'm not. Well, you could say that we're in a polyamorous relationship. But I was in my own polyamorous situation. Okay? I did a video on this topic. Can I say right now? I mean, we still play, we still do our thing together. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You can say that I'm in a polyamorous relationship currently. There's this guy, there's this friend that I have. That I came in contact with for I think it's going on 3+ years since we've known each other. 3-4 years since we've known each other. And when we got together, when we started dating or seeing where it can go and getting to know each other, he told me about and this person was an ex at the time. His current boyfriend right now was his ex. And that he told me about his ex, that, you know, he told me about it. He told me that in the beginning that the ex wasn't too keen on the polyamorous thing. So, you know, me and this guy was going on dates and seeing each other. I really liked him. I really liked him. I liked his vibe. He was so cute to me. And I wanted to be in a relationship with I wanted to be in a relationship with him instantly because I liked his vibe. He was very, like, when I tell you, he had a good job. He was smart. He taught me some things that I didn't know. And he knew how to handle this crazy that I am. You know, my crazy personality, you know, my mood swings. He knew how to deal with everything that comes with me. So this, he got back with his boyfriend. I was kind of upset about it. He got back with his boyfriend, and he told me that he got back with him. I was pissed off. But I couldn't deny that I had feelings for this person. Now, the difference between my situation and hers is that currently, me and the boyfriend know about each other. His boyfriend knows about me, and I know about the boyfriend. Now, we have never met face to face, but it's the fact that it's no lies within this situation with us. It's no deception. It's no lies. Basically, it's an open door policy. We're honest with each other. When he comes to New York, we have fun. We go out, whatever. We do us. But I also know that he has a boyfriend. And I have to respect that situation. You feel me? I have to respect their situation. So at the end of the day, there's no... you see how it's different? That both parties know about each other. There's no deception. There's no lies. There's no like... It's an open door. It's an open door policy. Everybody knows what's going on. My friend is not lying to either party. Basically, whenever he's in town, he tells his boyfriend that he's hanging out with me. We doing whatever we need. We going wherever we want to go. We doing whatever we want to do. And that's that. And it's either you're okay with it or you're not. And they have to have a conversation. They have to have a conversation dealing with it. If he's not okay with something, they have a conversation. So, with all in all, it has to be a level of conversation. Everybody, all parties involved have to be aware of what's going on. The fact of the matter is, Avonte, the fact that you were okay with that man not telling his wife off rip, it should have been a problem with you, man. It should have been a problem with you. Because how can you start a union or a spiritual connection with someone who is being dishonest to a woman on paper? That's his wife on paper. I'm really not understanding the fact that you were okay with him being dishonest with his wife from the very beginning. The fact that you never asked questions, because y'all, first of all, y'all had counseling towards you. Y'all, whenever y'all had an argument or disagreement, y'all would have to have counseling. So within this counseling, you never brought up the fact that he still has not been honest with his wife. Not one time in that counseling did you ask him, did you tell your wife about me? Do your wife knows about me? Not one time did you do that. So you are much as to blame as Shawn. Because you went along with it, ma'am. You were okay with him deceiving his wife. So that means that you really did not respect his courtship with his wife. You did not respect it. Even though you did not badmouth her in that interview, Avonte, you don't respect their union. Because you stated in that reunion, you stated in that interview that you couldn't be her. You would never be her. Because of the fact that Shawn could not tell his wife certain things that he would tell you. So already it's lies. That relationship was built on lies. So, in my opinion, you could have left that box. You could have left that box alone. You should have never even put a box together that contains a letter, a dick pic, a video. You could have left all the well alone. I felt like you should have went about your business because it was 9 years after. Why? What? I can't wrap my mind on the fact that it was 9 years after, y'all. It was 9 years after that she decided to actually be honest with herself and make up a box, create a box with so many stuff into it, with so many integral details and lies, and it was basically lies in a box to show to his wife 9 years after y'all broke up. There was no heart involved, babe. I know that you literally like to tell yourself that in your mind, but no, it was lies from the very beginning. You wanted to blow up his spot because you hated the fact that he lied to you. He did not tell you about that rendezvous at the concert when he received oral sex from a daughter of a legend that was supposed to be your friend. He did not tell you about all those ladies that he had sex with, not to your knowledge, without your knowledge of. He didn't consult you about those women that he had sex with. He didn't consult you. So you probably, like I said, in your mind, you thought you was doing the right thing, but no. You wanted to blow that man's spot up. You wanted that wife to take that money from him, leave him homeless. You wanted to do that. You wanted that man to suffer. You gon' cry, cause it's not about love, it's all about revenge. I could just now play, if I could play Cayman Show right now, I would. Because it just gives me the song Cry. You gon' cry, cause it's not about love, it's all about revenge. You wanted to seek your revenge on Shawn. Okay? You wanted to seek revenge on that man. There wasn't an ounce of good soul in you left for you to do that to that wife. You should have took your ass on and go about your business like you've been doing within those 9 years. Within those 9 years, you could have stayed shutting the fuck up and minding your business and drinking your water. Because let me tell y'all this. Like, Avonte is not ugly. She's pretty. She's accomplished. She actually has a resume. But this interview made her look bad to me. It made her look bad. Let me read y'all comments. Let me get to y'all comments. It's kind of sad how many of these celebrities are unable to stay faithful to their women. Like, I get it. These women throwing themselves at you, but then why get married? Mm-hmm. A woman who had a real woman as a friend would not let that happen. Okay. Miss Abby, she really wants to believe he was truthful to her. But if lying to his wife, he definitely lying to you. Who the fuck are you? Basically. You say that like you had an option, Avonte. Mm-hmm. He proved that he didn't want you by not marrying you, stupid. That's funny. You won't be her because you're not a wife. Speak on it. Speak on it. She would never be her. Her is his legal wife. Burn. 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 Birds be cute, but pigeons are still pigeons. Megan, that is. Girl, can we get a witness? Can we get a win? Make me wanna dance. Shout. All right. All right. And she was engaged to somebody when she was dealing with Shawn, who was in the business. I don't get it. Well, Abby, let me put you up to speed. She was engaged when she met Shawn. They formed a friendship within her going through engagement. So she was engaged when she met him and forming a friendship with him. And then she realized that she couldn't be engaged to that man no more when she was taking his calls all hours of the night. They call each other, checked on each other. She basically told him everything about what was going wrong in her relationship with that so-called man. And basically they became close. And, when you become close like that and intimate and telling all your business to this man, to your so-called friend, of course, feelings is going to, conjure up. And this man is going to find comfort. You're going to find comfort in this man that you're talking to and him being so available towards you, to you. So she decided to let that engagement go and become into this spiritual relationship with Shawn. So yeah. So now that you're all caught up, Abby, that's why. And come to find out that it's not only Shawn. Wayne too is in that religion. I think Wanye. I think Shawn is in it. Wanye is in it. And who else is in it? What's his name? What's his name? Tanisha, what's the other person's name? From Boys to Men. It's Shawn, Wanye, and who else? You don't know the other one's name? Not with the glasses? I think his name is Richard. What's his name? Richard? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Boys to Men. Boys to Men. Oh, his name is Nathan. Nathan. So Nathan is in this religion too. But the only thing is, Nathan is single till this very day. So he stays single. Wanye got plenty of wives, and he got more than one wife. Yeah. Huh? It's called Israel Life. But listen, I'm on StreamYard with my folks. Don't interrupt me. All right. So anyway, but yeah, this is what's going on, you guys. Let me. Do I have another? Where is my phone? Let's talk. Do I have some more videos too? Hold on, give me 1 second.
So I'm sure what was happening. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You good? The sound is still good, Jennifer?
It's good. I'm sure what was happening was she was blowing up his phone. Mm-hmm. Because when he called me, that's when I found out she was pregnant. Because he said, "You put my wife in the hospital."
What?
I was like,
it's the blaming, it's the victimization for me. Let's all hear that back. Let's hear that back. So this is when the wife finally opens everything, reads it and is befuddled and flustered, and yeah. So let's all listen.
So I'm sure what was happening. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You good? The sound is still good, Jennifer?
It's good. I'm sure what was happening was she was blowing up his phone. Mm-hmm. Because when he called me, that's when I found out she was pregnant. Because he said, "You put my wife in the hospital."
What?
And I was like, what?
No, you put your wife in the hospital.
So I was like, what?
Was she okay?
I mean, she eventually, she was pregnant. Okay.
So she went into early...
No, she didn't go into any early thing, but she probably was hyperventilating. She probably was going through a lot, and it probably was affecting her health at the time.
Yeah, so let's read Miss Ebby's before we get into what she stated. Let me read a couple of comments before I get into that. But she says she left that man and he never knew why until she exposed Shawn. So she was the one cheating. No, okay, yes, Ebby. She didn't have to tell him. But the fact is, she broke it off with him. She broke it off. She didn't have to tell him why, but he found out after the fact. So yeah, he found out after, but she broke it off when she knew that her feelings for Shawn was much stronger than feelings for him. So that's what I'll just say. Okay. BK, what money they got? I thought Michael Bivens diddy them. Well, several times she made note that she helped him pay several bills. Basically, she paid for food for them to eat, for him and his wife to eat. She paid for I think a light bill or something. So she helped him and his wife out at the time when they were financially below average or financially, what's the word? Financially distressed. That's what I'll say. I think it's the same thing, right? Yeah. So yeah. So what was it again? So basically in this, Shawn did the blame game. Basically blamed her for upsetting his wife and making her go into labor. Well, it's not labor, but making her go into the hospital. He was doing the blame game. So, and the fact is, Shawn did not tell her about the wife's pregnancy. So she found out when Shawn called her and said that you put my wife in the hospital. That's when she found out that that woman was pregnant. The wife was pregnant. So, yeah.
Like, what?
Was she?
Okay.
So she went into early.
No, she probably was hyperventilating. She probably was going through a lot, and it probably was affecting her health at the time.
Yeah, so she says affecting her health, yada, yada, yada.
Kim and Shawn had it was a...
Okay, so y'all, to everybody, because I wanted to know this as well. Shout out to Avonte. You did something right in this interview, bitch. Shout out to you. You actually cracked the code of what happened to Michael. You know, the bass player. So she finally tells us what happened with Michael. So, and I got that footage right here. Let me play it for y'all.
That happened, but the straw that broke the camel back was the fight that him and Shawn had.
He had a fight with Michael on a cane. Why?
He's still a brother with the N.
What were they fighting about?
Because Michael has scoliosis.
Yes.
And he wasn't making some of the tour dates. But then they'll find out that he was making some of the club dates. So because I think as a group they all got paid regardless, that they felt a little way.
He was not paying his dues.
Okay. And see, man gotta pay his bills. He got medical. He got medical bills. And then he don't qualify for Medicaid.
It was a lot more than that. But
okay.
I mean, it was basically that. But it was a lot of, brush offs or I don't care, and him and Shawn had a fight.
Like if he put the cane down.
So, yes. So we finally cracked the code on why Michael is no longer in the group. Because of him having scoliosis or whatever the fuck he has, he couldn't make some of the tour dates. And they found out that he was making us some of the club dates. They all get paid regardless if one show up or not. So they felt like he wasn't pulling his weight in the group. They had to, kick him to the curb, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. So that's what was said. And then they had a fight. Shawn and Michael had a fight. And then she also, and I don't think I got this footage, but in the interview, she said that Michael beat the shit out of Shawn. And she also said that Michael is the only real brother in the group. All of them other dudes are squares. They can't thump, they can't fight, they will never do a fair one with him. Basically, throw the ones with him. So yeah, so we basically got that that tea that they had a fight and Michael beat his ass. Basically. Dog walked him. So yeah. So we cracked the code on that one, but all in all, this thing is coming to an end. This whole thing is coming to an end right now for the interview. Let's get to the comments. Let me read the comments before I end this and have my final thoughts. He has multiple scoliosis. Okay, he has multiple scoliosis. Of course he did. Look at him. Mm-hmm. Michael is a big dude. I will say that. They said, go ahead, Michael. Tasha K. Messi said he did put that cane down. Of course he did. And her stupid ass says scoliosis. I mean, he has multiple scoliosis. Scoliosis? Bro, I can't even say it. They signed one of those messed up 90s contracts. Okay. Isn't a side hoe supposed to be the one getting paid? What in the hell? His dick game must be A1 because what in the hell? Yeah. Well, at the time that he was going through the situation with his record label or his management, and they was falling on hard times, and side chick Mistress had to save the day by buying a couple of groceries for the house, so the wife and him won't go starving, won't starve. So she was a real one. I'll give her that. She was a real one because I would never. I would most definitely never. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. All right. Any more? Any more? No more? Okay. So, it's okay. It's just saying this. Okay. That had the whole. They had the whole Vegas residency though. Vegas residency. That's literally after. I think Megan. Ain't that after? Cause I don't know. Wasn't that after that situation? A real dumb one. I would have been like, bitch, better find something to eat. Mm-hmm, me too. Ain't he a songwriter? Well, yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't know if they're getting royalties off of the song. Um, ain't most of their hits come from like Babyface or something? I don't think they wrote some of the hits that they have. I don't think they wrote that. I think people wrote for them. I don't believe her. It was like 10 years ago. Okay. I didn't know that. Let me look real quick. Be right back. All right. But guys, all in all, this interview, yeah, Babyface and Candy Burris wrote for them. Yeah. Um, somebody better swallow their pride and say, I'm sorry, and stop pointing fingers. The blame is on me. The blame is on me. Yeah. All in all, you guys, Avonte, I feel is. I'm gonna say this. Judging the interview, she's a pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. What else can I say about her? What can I say? What can I say about her? She's very accomplished. She you can just tell that she wasn't missing no meals. You know, um, she wasn't missing no meals, so snaps to her. But girl, your relationship from the very beginning with Shawn was built on lies. And we're going to keep iterating this. You were a side piece. You were a mistress. So this whole spiritual wife shit, no, babe, no. I don't believe it. I don't agree with it. I feel like in spirituality, all parties need to be involved in that. So there's no cross wires. There's no he said, she said. Everybody needs to be involved. All parties need to know about each other. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely a songwriter. He co-wrote a lot of their own stuff. Tank, B Teller. Well, probably now that he's well off, probably now, probably them royalty, and them royalty checks, they be like, I don't know how much them royalty checks be, but depending on if their song was in commercials and stuff like that, yeah, like they'll get that money. But probably, they needed the funds now, and that check wasn't hitting until the next month. They needed that check that month. And, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, like, it was deception from the very beginning. The fact that she kept saying all through the interview that she didn't want to be like the wife, in retrospect, becoming the wife, becoming almost like the wife, because just like how she got deceived and Michael wasn't telling her everything, he was doing the same to you, mamas. He wasn't telling you all of his, ongoings and all what he got going on too, He lied to you several times. He didn't tell you several things, So it was built on dishonesty from the very beginning. And the fact that you were okay with it, the jury is still out whether you terminated your pregnancy for yourself or for him is very debatable, because you put Shawn before yourself many times. Basically, you worshipped Shawn. You put Shawn above everything. You even had to distance yourself from Michael, who you knew before Shawn. Your affiliation with Michael and you having a friendship with Michael your friendship with Michael made you distance yourself from Michael when you got into a situation with Shawn. Because yes, guys, she had a friendship with Michael before she knew all the other guys. Because I think she said that she met Michael at a club or something, or at an event or something. She probably said a fundraiser or something. I don't know which one. But she knew Michael before any one of the guys. And she also stated that everybody knew about her, from the security guards to the makeup artist to the stylist, everything. She was around. So when Michael and Shawn fell out, you had to choose a side, and you chose Shawn, which, okay, that's your fault. They good now, but it's like, girl. Answer, what is her trauma? She don't have no trauma. She don't have no trauma. Megan is crazy. She probably dealt with all of them. You know what? Knowing her, probably behind closed doors. She's most definitely. I'm gonna pick Diddy issues for. I'm gonna pick Daddy issues for 500. Alex, y'all are crazy. He probably told her some shit to give him some money, but I don't think he was broke. You know what? That would be a gagger if that was the case, Megan. No shade. If I was a wife, I don't need the side chick claiming to pay for my meals. No shade. No freaking shade. But yeah, guys, like, girl, Miss Avonte did not look good in this interview. Miss Avonte, I said looked it, girl. Avonte, you looked absolutely ridiculous in this interview. The fact that you took no accountability for your actions is pretty much disgusting for me. And the fact that you tried to make it seem like Shawn put you through the ringer. He made you clinically depressed. Girl, when I tell you I fell out my chair laughing. Because you really tried to make yourself the victim. Like you're the victim in all this. No. You were aware of what you were doing. You knew by getting into a situation with a married man and the wife had no knowledge of you, you were the mistress. You knew the kind of consequences and hardship that you were going to face when you basically told this man that you were okay with the situation that you were dealt in. Okay? By getting into a situation with him, by you okaying to by you giving him the green light to go marry his wife, and you do your own spiritual relationship wife shit, and you put it into your mind that you're not gonna be the wife, that you're not gonna be you're never gonna be the woman that this man cannot be honest with. Because you were the chill girl, that you were the more understanding girl, that he could come to you and talk about anything, that you will understand, that you wouldn't have no problems with. And you know what? Most men would love that. Most men would gravitate towards you. But it's the fact that he married on paper his wife and not you. He married his wife and not you. It's the fact that Miss Ebby, she claimed that he bought her rings but never got her the ring. Yes. It's the fact that he called you at the wedding to ask you if it's okay to go through with it. First of all, in my opinion, he was going to go through it regardless. He didn't need your permission. He was going to do it regardless. And he actually knew that you were going to be okay with it. He just wanted to do his due diligence in saying, you know what? I already know that I'm going to marry my wife. Let me just make it seem like I'm going to call her to see if it's okay with her, quote unquote, air quotes, to see if it's okay with her so I could, if she's okay with me marrying my wife. Shawn was playing the game the entire time. Shawn is a black man. Shawn is a nigga. Shawn is what is a fuck boy personified. You were okay with everything because you wanted to make it seem like you were more understanding than the wife. And down the line, it all blew up in your face. You terminated a pregnancy. You miscarried. You had multiple pregnancies that you said in there. You had multiple pregnancies. You could have had a son at this point, Avonte. You could have had a child of your very own at this point. But you was fucking with a married man. And you know what? I guess the person that you was engaged to is laughing his ass off at you. Because at the end of the day, he wanted to marry you. He wanted to marry you, Avonte. He wanted to marry you. Through all of your arguments and whatever was going on between your relationship and what made you gravitate towards Shawn, he wanted to marry you. Girl. But down the line, it blew up in your face, baby. It blew up in your face. You ended up being the wife, being almost like the wife, because just like he lied to her, he lied to you. And you have to eat that. You have to go to sleep knowing that you could have had a baby of your own. You could have had a husband at this point in your life. But hey, you chose what you chose, you did what you did, and now you're in this situation. So, hey, I don't feel sorry for you. And anybody that felt sorry for her is pretty much dumb and secluded and stupid. But anyway, let me get to these comments. These Mistress be dumb. Don't get nothing out of the situation except some dick and problems. Like, get some coins off it. No shade. No shade. I would have, you know what, honestly, so crazy. I agree. She's not wife material. She's cheap fabric, polyester. Yes, BK, you better read, babe. You better read. You better read. You better read, boo. You ate that for me. She was never the chosen one. Period. The rain didn't mean a thing. No. The rain didn't mean a thing. No. Ken Zosiak on the beach. The rain didn't mean a thing. Whoa. Wait, what did Ken say on Housewives? Whoa. The rain didn't mean a thing to you. The rain didn't mean a thing to you. Yes. I forgot who it was, but she said somebody told her from the beginning he was never going to be with her because she was too dark. She ignored all the red flags. That was the security guard, Ebby. The security guard, Shawn's security guard, because she said that they each had a security guard. Each member had their own security guard. So Shawn's security guard told her that he was never going to be with her because she was too dark. Yeah, so that was the security that told her that. But you know what? She kept, hey, it is what it is. When she leaves this earth, them babies going to be waiting in the afterlife ready to jump. Prophet, you ain't shit. Okay? You ain't shit for this comment, girl. You ain't shit for this comment. She's light-skinned, but I think she may be biracial as well as Prophet. I don't think she's biracial. I think she's black. She just has a lighter skin tone to her. She has this caramel complected. But they warned her, dumb tail, and she didn't believe them. It's definitely. That sad. She's gonna watch that video back and see how stupid she looked. I hope so. She was laughing at the wrong moments, and I was like, why the fuck are you laughing, dumb bitch? Yup, the security told her. The security, yup, damn the security. Yup, the security told her. Yeah, it was the security. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, guys, you know what? Let me give y'all a picture of the wife. Because I put up a picture with his wife. I'm gonna give them a cute picture. I'm gonna give them a cute picture. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me put it up for y'all. Let me put it up for y'all. Give me 1 second, you guys. So all y'all can know that this is, the wife. This is the wife. So give me 1 second. I'm sharing the screen right now. I'm sharing the screen. And we're going to do this. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's share screen. And let's do this. This is the wife, y'all. I want y'all to see the wife. Y'all see her? She's not ugly. She's very pretty. This is his wife that he lied to for years and was pregnant with, I think, 2 children. He got 2 children. And if I'm correct, they got 2 children because they got a son and a daughter. So how many kids do he have? How many children? He has 3 children. He has and they're still married to this day. He has Micah, Brooklyn, and Ty. That's all of his children's names. So yeah. Uh-huh. He has 3 children, and that's still his wife to this day. Through everything, that is still his wife. So, Avonte, even with you doing what you did, you concubine, you mistress, he still didn't leave his wife. She still stayed with him. So, by you blowing up the spot, she did not take his kids from him, did not divorce him, and took everything from him. They are still married till this day. So yeah, they are still married till this day. They've been married since 2001. They are still married. They got married 2001. I don't know what day or time. I don't know all that. But they got 3 children. Okay, they got 3 children. And yeah, so it's been, if it's 22, it's been well over 2 decades. 2 decades at this point. So yeah, because a decade is 10 years, right? So well over 2 decades, they have been married. So yeah. So now y'all know, so so what else? Let me get to some more comments. What was really sad is his religion allows multiple wives. He never told his wife and never asked you to be a part of his family as a wife. Most definitely, because that's some bullshit. Mary with a splash of Kiki White and Shawnee. That is a great description, Megan. I thought so as well. But she is pretty. She is pretty. I wonder what her parents think about her wasting her life on this man who never really wanted to be with her. Wouldn't know, child. Wouldn't know. Wouldn't know. But yeah, guys. But that's all. This goes out to all you concubine mistresses. I need y'all to fuck for a purpose. If y'all going to be in this situation, I need you to get something out of it other than dick and heartaches, okay? I need you to get some type of compensation. He needs to be buying you all types of jewelry, all types of bags, where you can, when after the situation, you can literally tally all those items, sell it, and get some cash for it. Or honestly, he should have put you down for his royalties. So basically, I feel like he should have put you like as a secondary. What is that? What do it call? What do it call when you put somebody on a will or something? A beneficiary. Thank you. You should have been his beneficiary. You should have got some of the money from those royalties. Yeah, you should have. Because although we know to the end of the road, Avonte, you have came to the end of the road. Still you can't let it go. You went on Tasha K's channel and spoke about it, and you look so stupid. Yo, till the end of the road. You look so stupid. It's unnatural. You look so stupid. You didn't take no accountability. Oh. Can I just say that my vocals are getting amazing? I feel like my vocals have been getting better and better each day. That's how I feel. So, oh shoot. But anyway, shout out to Little Boosie and Avonte Wright. Shout out to you. Thank you for giving us good content. If you so shall call that. But yeah. So thank you, Shaders, for coming and staying with me. Thank you, Prophet. Thank you, BK. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Miss Abby. Who else? Jose, thank you. Yanni, thank you. Chris, thank you. Just thanks each and every one of y'all for this conversation. Y'all ate that from me. Y'all ate that. Yeah. So let me go get some food because y'all know I'm hungry and I have to go to work tonight. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. So guys, by the way, me and Bubs are going to be doing the part 2 of Smash or Pass Web Reality Stars Edition Sunday. So be sure to come through Sunday at 8. I think it's at 8. I'm gonna put it for 8 on Sunday. So we're doing the part 2 of Smash or Pass Sunday, this Sunday. So I will get everything ready so it can be good. I'm probably going to I'm probably going to put up the thing Saturday so everybody can know that it's coming. So yeah. Okay. So be on the lookout for that live. We will be going live Sunday at 8 p.m. for the Smash and Pass Part 2. Okay. It's okay, Lisa. You have to work. I understand that. So whoever have to work this weekend, y'all can watch it on the replay. You know, the replay gang. Okay. So y'all catch that replay Monday or probably after when y'all get home from work. If y'all get home from work that night or whatever, y'all can watch it Monday or whatever. So yeah. So I will see y'all later. Thank you, Shaders. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. You know, coming in and this dialogue. I love y'all. Love y'all sounds. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Although we go to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. I belong to